be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned, my homies still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Come on, Herb, you gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin. What do you have on him, Siggy?
For Arizona,
anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Ketel Marte.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Squirts away a little bit. Snags it for the second out. Tries to get back and see. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back.
A swing and a miss. Back in Washington, D.C. And on the mound in this one, Corbin Burns. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jordan Lawler. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Roman Anthony. Right side, Marte. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Leading off, Corbin Carroll. Irvin back to work.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Lawler makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. And that is out of play. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Outside low, and it's 1-0. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Oh, he botches it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. Here's the catcher. Gabriel Moreno.
14, Gabriel Moreno.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Alec Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1. Bunting, and it's in the air. Gets it to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
It's going to fall for a hit. Moreno around third. He's in there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Kicks and deals. There's the strike up high. And the count 1-1.
We call that keyhole. Even the
runner takes off. Strike in there. Man, as he throws, save. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Here's Josh Naylor. Flying to left his first time. Base hit. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1-1.
And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out.
And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Out number 2. And here's the rookie catcher, Dalton Rushing. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Rushing in his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2022. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it gets down for a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good.
Lawler fires to second for 1. And a run scores on the double play. Alec Thomas now.
Now batting, left fielder, Alec Thomas.
Young. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom 4, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jordan Lawler. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. That's through there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Corrals it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Nolan Shanuel. Struck out swinging his first time. Out towards left center. Thomas sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the center fielder, Jake
Leading
McCarthy.
off for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Jake
Irvin
McCarthy.
back to work. And that's down, a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Just off the inside edge.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That's off the mark. The count now 2-2. McCarthy, the base runner at first with 1 out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He's got it, and there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Foul ball there.
Well, these Nats definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Dylan Cruz digs in now.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 down, base is empty. And strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Perdomo under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Tap foul at the plate. And it's fouled away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Anthony makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Anthony on the move. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Wallner stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's the 3rd out. Back in Washington, D.C. Now the left fielder, Jacob Young. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Naylor pulls that one down, and a quick out, number 1. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
In the air, out towards left center. Thomas moving under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Cruz coming on. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Alek Thomas. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Young pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 3.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And here is Josh Naylor. Young makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Up now for Washington, Roman Anthony. And that one fouled off. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carroll under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the DH, James Wood. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
That's a laser base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a double. 1 out. Runner at second. At the plate, Nolan Shanuel. Here's a high chopper. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And 2 away now.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Back here in Nationals Park, we go to the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Nope, ball.
Suarez
1-1
at second with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. First out in the top of the eighth.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
Number 79, Jackson Rutledge.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog. That's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Young makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double. And we're back on the bottom of the eighth. And now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Next to hit, Nasim Nunez. That one lined to left field, and that's base hit. One down. Now the left fielder, Jacob Young. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second, and great jump. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean,
runner goes again. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to third. He's safe. Dalton rushing, digging in for the Nationals.
Now batting, catcher.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Runner at third, 2 away. Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Back in Washington, D.C. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Hauls it in for the out. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Alec Thomas. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
0-1. Anthony. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
It's 0-1.
In the air, right side, Carroll. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Anthony, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a fair ball. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. James Wood will hit next.
Hitter, James Wood.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Man at first, 1 away. Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell, as the Nationals are. Kyle Nelson gets handed the rocket. Out of the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can.
Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.